You know, it's really easy to come onto a work site and just think about your own safety and think, oh, well, I can stand safely on this ladder even though it's wobbling a bit, or I can safely demolish this without wearing glasses because I'm really good at blinking. But the reality is that it's not just our own safety that matters, it's everyone around us.
Welcome to MDS. So glad you're here.
We're going to cover some essentials to keep you and your crew safe so everyone can have a good experience.
First, remember an MDS job site is an active construction zone, so always be alert and aware of your surroundings.
Here are the 5 basic pieces of personal protective equipment, or PPE, you'll likely wear this week.
Safety glasses, ear protection, gloves, face mask, and hard hat.
But how do you know when to wear what gear?
Each morning, your project director or crew leader will brief you on the jobs for the day and what is needed safety-wise.
And so it's really important to look in the trailer for PPE and make sure it's stocked, not only in the morning when you're about to go out, but in the evening when you come back and you put things away. Make safety convenient.
It's a good idea to keep a pair of safety glasses handy with you at all times.
They protect your eyes from flying hazards, chemical liquids, and objects that are jutting out. Safety glasses are essential, especially around power tools like nail guns, drills, and saws. And speaking of power tools, add ear protection when you're around loud sounds. Your ears will thank you. Gloves come in handy for gripping and handling abrasive objects and helping to avoid splinters, blisters, cuts, or burns. Don't wear gloves when using power saws. They might get caught in the blade. Do wear gloves when handling concrete blocks and cement that contain skin irritants. Also, when working with drywall and insulation containing fiberglass fibers that can irritate or embed in your skin.
You also want to wear a mask to avoid breathing hazardous air particles that can irritate your lungs and eyes. Sanding drywall and other dusty situations also call for wearing a mask.
Wear a hard hat when objects are above you or work is happening overhead. For example, when framing a house or hanging drywall on a ceiling.
And especially for those who are more experienced, your other volunteers are looking up to you, even if you're not the crew leader. If they know that you know what you're doing, they're going to see your safety practices and assume they can do the same. And maybe you can stand on that ladder without falling, but they probably can't. And so you need to keep in mind that there are other people who are taking your example and following it.
And don't forget to take breaks.
Also, set a steady pace for the work. Know your limits and don't overexert yourself. If you're feeling fatigued or ill, stop working. It's always about safety over speed.
If there's an accident, stop and report to the crew leader. First aid kits are located in the MDS vehicles and tool trailers.
Also, don't attempt something alone that 2 people could do more safely. Remember to inspect your tools and equipment before using them to make sure they're in good condition. If something is damaged or broken, don't use it. Tag it for repair.
As representatives of Christ and as representatives of Mennonite Disaster Service, it's really important that we consider everyone on our team. Each of us has that own responsibility. No one person can be responsible for everyone else. And so it's up to each of us to take responsibility for our own safety and make sure that we're not endangering others with our actions.
So one last time, let's review the 5 pieces of PPE to wear. Safety glasses when around flying hazards and especially when using power tools, ear protection when around loud work, gloves when handling abrasive materials, face mask when around dust or insulation, and a hard hat when objects or work are overhead.
Have a safe week.